tale is about to begin.
And a grand one at that.
Dr. Junkenstein laughed as his minions arose, for tonight was the night of Junkenstein's revenge.
Indeed. What's good, everybody? My name is the Generation 71. Thank you for tuning in to some Overwatch gameplay of Junkenstein's Revenge. Of course, this is going to be on the console PS4 because my computer is crap for everything besides editing. So, this is going to be essentially my little Halloween-themed video. I may do more later on, but I figured I would show some people how to actually get this done as far as Junkenstein's Revenge on medium. And this is just with randoms too, so by no means do we do well at all. But it was something, just kind of give you an idea like who should be posted up where. So McCree, as I'm playing here, I usually try to play McCree unless I'm playing with a team that I know will do their job. Should usually be posted up on the stairwell on the left side. Taking out, some we call trash, but I guess so you guys understand the zomniks, the zombies that don't do any damage to you but do damage to the door. It's what you're trying to protect. But then you have the zombardiers that do the bombs, and you can see we already took damage on the first rush. But yeah, the bombardiers, that's the ones that McCree is mainly going to focus on. And then you're going to use your ultimate to actually take out a lot of the bosses, which we'll get into soon. And when there's just a massive horde and we can't take them out all in time, then, help people out, take out the trash, that's what we call it. So... but yeah, so this is my little creepy Halloween themed video. I decided to also do some video effects to do some old style one. Honestly, it's not really original because, Blizzard did it themselves as far as the intro of this mode. But I decided to add a little bit more to it, completely grayscales if you were watching, an old, I was about to say 80s movie, an old 60s or 70s movie, old horror movies back in the day. Like a lot of stuff done by George Romero, essentially, so... I think it came out pretty good. So, but anyways, yeah. I mean, overall, this game was actually really, really fun. Especially when you have a good team, then you could just start kind of competing with each other. So, it gets kind of interesting. So, but yeah, I may be doing a couple more of these just Halloween themed videos. I know a couple years ago. Maybe 3 years ago at this point now, I did some Creeptober stuff as far as like Halloween themed, like creepy videos. I don't think I'm gonna do that this year though. I didn't have enough time to prepare. And now we have been introduced to the Reaper, which has an amazing skin, by the way, Headless Horseman skin. I love it a lot. Yeah, with this update that Blizzard did for Halloween, we got a lot of good skins. Obviously, we got Reaper's Headless Horseman skin. Excuse me. We had Mercy's Witch skin. Obviously, Dr. Junkenstein's skin, which is really cool, and then Junkenstein's monster skin for Roadhog. Oh man, it's a lot of good quality here, man. Like, first time I personally have ever bought the Blizzard game, so I'm kind of happy I started with this. It kind of makes me want to try out some of their other games, but it's just like, you know what? I think this is just kind of like the perfect storm. I was looking for a new social competitive shooter. I just love how there's more team-based, and I just obviously love how serious but then wacky this game mode is, or the game mode, but just the game in general. Oh, look at me take out that tire. Look at that, that was sexy. So I really eventually do want to get it on the PC, but my PC still needs to be upgraded as far as the video card goes, because it can run the game just fine as far as, the smoothness of it. It just doesn't look good. So that'll be my next project eventually, trying to upgrade the video card for that. So, oh man, Fan the Hammer, man. Fan the Hammer is amazing when you're trying to take out the bombardiers up on the ladder. It is amazing. Man, and now you can see Dr. Junkenstein starting to get a little PO'd. Just keeps constantly sending out these tires. Be like, no, fuck you guys. But overall, if you guys haven't already bought Overwatch, I highly recommend it. It's an amazing game, especially if you have a couple of people to play with. And I guess that's my unbiased opinion. It's like, I think it's a good game to play if you have people to play with. With me, I've been so used. I've just kind of adapted to playing by myself in a lot of different game types and game genres that playing by myself doesn't bother me, but I definitely prefer to play with other people. And look at that snaky dragon just all around it. But Junkenstein's monster. And it's ridiculous how much health they have. I know obviously they want to make them, a little bit more powerful with this, horde mode or PvE environment. But man, it's ridiculous that you can't even one-shot a Roadhog even getting, you know, charged up for a full 6 seconds is was ridiculous. So that, or there has to be like a cap off, I would assume, saying, yeah, well, you technically could take him out, but we don't want it to be too easy, so you can only do this much damage. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. So because I know there was an episode of Mythbusters of people doing like Mythbusters for Overwatch that, yeah, the longer you charge up, you can definitely take out a lot more health than just standard health. So yeah, look at that. So I love the feel too, and then the fact that obviously this is and I'm gonna butcher this name, the map is the part of the map of Der Eisenwald. For the life of me, I'm just gonna shut up anyways. Jameson Junkenstein, man. I will say, Junkrat's still my favorite, and there's so many skins I wish I can grab. And I will say that's my only pet peeve about some of the updates, which I understand. It makes the skins have a little bit more value, but if they don't even introduce skin trading, it's kind of, I don't know, kind of meh. But the fact that I guarantee you after Halloween, or November 1st specifically, when they stated that you're not going to be able to buy these skins. I mean, and they're going to taunt you too. It's like, yeah, this skin's available, but you can't buy it. So I kind of wish they would just keep it open, or if they would just start to introduce skin trading, that'd be awesome too. So, and that's our first step. That's how you know we did not play well. So a lot of the times, just Hanzo wasn't doing his ult at the right time. I kept missing my shots. I will be completely honest. I was very inaccurate in this freaking game. I don't know what was happening. It was ridiculous. Ana was actually pretty good. She actually was healing pretty decently. And then Soldier's main job is to do kind of like group heals as well as cleaning up immediate trash. And it sounds so bad calling it that, but if you guys have ever done kind of like a tower defense game, there's a lot of terms of that nature, especially kind of like you know, Call of Duty Zombies and all that. There's just a lot of little terms like that. Be like, yeah, just, you know, cleaning up trash, cleaning up main bosses, all that type of stuff. And see, look at this. I could not hit that for the life of me. I should have saved that. And realistically, they probably should have been able to help me out with that too, especially with the Hanzo scatter arrow. But no, I just could not do anything. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie. When I first got to this part, when I first played this, this part was so epic because I knew it was coming. But they just have such a good way of implementing story. It's great. But I'm gonna shut up now.
In the midst of the battle, Junkenstein's most powerful ally appeared.
My servants never die.
My ultimate is ready.
Oh man. See, it still kind of gives me kind of chills, just the fact that, you know, well, obviously the whole like game story is just not real, but just how they implement a story within a story is really good. Because if you also take note of it, this story obviously is about Dr. Junkenstein and Nava and how the Zomniks were attacking the castle, but it's exactly what happened to Der Eisen, whatever, I can't pronounce the map name, the German map. It's kind of another version of exactly what happened during that siege with the Bastions and the Zomniks, or Omniks, not Zomniks. So, and here I'm going to do some last bit of trash picking off. Because, especially like with me, unless I have the Deadeye, I did not feel comfortable enough with my aim to shoot a Junkrat until the very end. But here it's like, no, we gotta take out this Roadhog. Roadhog is ridiculous with his ult too. Oh man.
As his creator, exhausted, battered, bruised, before
And broken.
entered the castle to receive their rewards.
And of course, I got play of the game because if you play a good McCree in this game mode, you should always get play of the game as McCree. So. But anyway, you guys, I was doing fine until the end. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see more, I think I've established I'm probably just going to do more Overwatch videos on this channel as well as updates. So that's probably what this is all going to be about. But if you want to see more, just let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, you know, all that standard stuff. If you don't want to, hey, I still love you anyway. So this has been the Generation 71, and we'll catch you guys later.